Good morning. I was just say morning, everyone, and say I'm alive, awake, and definitely feeling great. And if there's any part of that would seem to be untrue to me, I expect everything to line up to my words this morning. That I am alive. That is one thing that's true. I'm awake. That is definitely clearly true. But to say I feel great again, I just hope that before we get too deep into this day, all of that just starts to, happen. It's just kind of, let the coffee kick in. The idea that we don't have many days of school left, let that kick in, and I think it'll be all good. But nonetheless, I was thinking, I really am a fan of the movie Shawshank Redemption. I don't know, just I think the redemption part is the most exciting thing. But somewhere in there, the guy says about Morgan Freeman's role. I don't remember everybody's name. But he talks about how this guy, when he got out of jail, he went and he was staying at a halfway house, and then eventually the guy hung himself. And when he was getting ready, before he was about to get out of jail, they said that he tried cutting this guy for no reason so that he could stay in jail, and they said that he'd become institutionalized. And so I guess we can agree that the prison system is a institution. But at the same thing, education is an institution, government is an institution, all those things, religion is an institution. So if those things are institutions and a person can go to prison and become institutionalized, I started thinking, well, maybe in religion, people have become institutionalized in religion. They get used to the practice, they get used to the popular things to say, and then even though they don't really always see results, like when people say, I'll be praying for you. And I often think, how many times do people really turn around and then go pray for me? Or they'll say, use all these excuses on why people die. Well, God doesn't make mistakes. And I'm thinking to myself, that's a crummy thing to say to someone who just lost a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 2-year-old who came into the world, didn't ask to be here, did nothing. But then we turn to say that if God didn't make a mistake, that means that morning God said, hey, I'm going to kill your child. And I think that is so warped. But that, to me, is those are the words of a person who has been institutionalized. They're so used to a safe, for them it's safe answer. It frees them of any kind of responsibility. But I challenge you this morning to go and study free will and see what that does for you when you're trying to make these excuses on why people are dropping dead, why people are shooting and killing. We are not robots, but we have the power to make choices. And if you allow yourself to get locked into a religion that tells you to do steps and these are the keys to your success, take these steps without trying to have some type of relationship or relate to the deity that is over that particular religion, you're going to be institutionalized. You're going to be just like that man who hung himself because just continuing to do practices that are not effective and not working, you're just hanging yourself. It's like slow death. So hopefully that gives you something to process for the day. Holler at me. I'm still up in here.